Hello everyone, my name is Garrett Oakamber, and welcome back to Blockscape. This is the wall that we worked on the last time, and I decided off camera, and this was actually a couple of weeks ago. I have not recorded Blockscape in a while, and that's because of a lot of new game releases and updates and things like that. But I decided I was going to add spikes to it to give it more of that 40 kind of feel, and I really wanted to put torches on it, but wood and torches do not work, and I don't yet know how far torches can be from wood before the whole thing catches on fire and destroys all the work we put into it. So I just decided to put these light poles in now, and you know what, I feel it works already. We've got a few of these already stationed around the base, and it doesn't really hurt the feeling overall. It's just like a semi-technological magical kingdom. You could even say these are oil lanterns. Whatever the case, it doesn't matter. I don't feel it breaks the immersion of the thing. So you can see here, this is what it looks like on the outside, and it's quite beautiful. I love how this came out, and I'm going to continue this wall at some point. This is the entrance, of course. Walk through this. And I added a house here, I believe off camera. I don't think you guys saw this. Whoa. And doors are still very glitchy, very buggy. People are telling me that there's only one person working on this game. I wasn't aware of that. I don't know if they're confused if it's unturned, because I know there's only one person working on that. But if there's one person working on this game, they really have their work cut out for them. And so far, I love what's going on with this game. As you can see here, it's a pretty standard home. It's got some decorative siding and things like that. It's got these windows here, and it's about morning, so things are going on. We got this nice light pole thing here in the middle of the town, and I like the way it looks. It just adds some more light to the city. We're going to leave this boulder here. I like it. And you can also see the castle is starting to look a bit better. I've added a rose stained glass up there above the balcony, and it looks quite nice. I still don't know why I have the two doors there, but that's fine. This is this is a kingdom that I've created from nothing. I'm not expected to make it all, symmetrical. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be. Not every place in the world is symmetrical. Got a nice guard tower here, and the Evil Kingdom is starting to shape up. I worked off that on off. I worked on that, and it's actually a bit bigger than it appears to be. I worked on that off camera. I can tell you right now, that's large rampart sort of thing, a wall with two layers, and it's open air. It looks over the water, and then you have a huge silver and black sort of spire that's forming over there, and you've got a lighted walkway. And I'm not going to show you guys that in this episode, not yet. It takes me a while to get over there, and I frankly just want to start building and showing you guys a few things here. I'm stuck in the floor. That's not what I wanted to show you. So this is the inside of the tower. And we got a few lights here. I wanted this area to be a little more lit up, so I had to add this little light. It's fine. It's a nice little lamp. I feel bad for the person who has to put a candle in that. We got the bottom floor here. It goes out. And I don't think there's trapdoors in this game, so I can't just, make a door up there. But it's fine. Nobody's going to come in from there anyway, unless you're a bird. And if that's the case, why are you attacking my town? I don't know. Yeah, so another thing that's new that I want to show you is the beginning of a sort of mansion, a larger home, and it's got its own little courtyard, which in itself took 2 game days to make. 1, because I didn't know what I wanted to build, and 2, because it was just annoying and the game was lagging. The game still has lag problems, and I decided to just do this random sort of mishmash of light coming from the ground, with this nice little opening here, and we've got this like glass and light sort of crystalline art going on, and I think it's quite nice. I like it. So what I'm gonna do now is try to finish this mansion. I know it's a little bit off the beaten track, and it has nothing to do... What are those blocks? Yes, those are slabs. It has nothing to do with the main town, at least not yet. I do plan on connecting them, and this town... this mansion will be, you know, fairly close by once I get more of the town ready. And I could spend a long time working on this town, so I'm not too concerned. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but the wind is making things move outside. It's pretty spooky. I should be playing a horror game, to be honest, but I'm playing this because I need some relaxing. It's no secret I suffer from depression, and it has been hitting me hard these past few weeks. And the recordings I do get out, I don't really talk about it. And I've been trying to focus on the things that make me happy. And that is, well, not a lot to say, but attempting to get videos out on some sort of schedule. I don't really have a schedule. Some people say, oh, well, he gets one out every other day. I would like to, yeah, but it's not something I put into stone, because I never really put anything set in stone, because the last time I put things into stone, some bad things happened. So in the, you know, my depression here is just, it's been on and off, and I'm just trying to get over it, you know. I'm trying to get over. I guess that's not the term to use, because you don't really get over depression. You do a little bit better each day, and each month, and each year that goes by. And I shouldn't be depressed. I shouldn't. There's no reason, but it happens. It happens. It happens to the best and worst of people, and it doesn't care who you are. It's going to occur. So forgive me if a lot of videos seem... I don't know, there's just not many videos as there used to be. I mean, recently, I guess it's weird to say, because recently I did upload more videos per day than I'd uploaded in a long time, and that really comes down to me struggling to fight this thing, is trying to get the content out for you guys. Not everyone's into Evolve, I understand that, but it's what I like to upload, it's what I like to play, and I want to show you guys this game that I think is amazing. The same thing is true with Blockscape. I want to show you a game that I think is amazing, and that's why I play it. I don't know what's... I just screwed up, didn't I? Yeah, I did. I don't know what's going on with this. Why is it out here? Did I do that recently? I think I did. So we're gonna get rid of it here. Come on. Yeah, okay. Good. Good. And this is the thing that kills me about this game. I love this game, but it irritates the hell out of me about how slow it is on occasion. And it shouldn't be slow, not on my system. And I know it's an alpha. It's been an alpha for a year. A lot of games, you know, they never get to beta stage. They just die out. I don't want this game to die out. But I sure as hell would like it to run just a little bit better. And I don't know what I did here. I did something weird. So you know what? We're going to deal with it. We're going to do something to remedy that situation. We're going to add some sort of artwork here on the wall, because we've already started doubling up here on the layers. Once you do that, there's no going back usually. Yeah, see, it takes it that long to know that I put blocks down, and I just fucked up. It's a fun game. I love Blockscape, and I think it is the future of a lot of voxel games. Even if Blockscape just dies out, people are going to look at this game and say, hey, we can emulate this. We can do something. And see, now it just, yeah. We can do something with this. I mean, this game has the ability to go the distance. It has the ability to be everything we've wanted in a voxel game. And I believe Blockscape does have a lot of things other voxel games should definitely copy. First of all, the worlds are just magical looking. And it all comes down to how you want your terrain to look and the randomization and all that stuff. But the thing is, the way it looks. It looks like a painting. It looks like somebody took a picture and then made it into a painting, and it's just gorgeous. Now, if the character models get just as fleshed out anytime soon, the world is just, it's going to feel so right. Right now, things are, you know, in that stage where, oh, well, what do we do next? What's going to, you know, what's going to happen next? They're going to add monsters and animals. They're going to upgrade some of the textures, because frankly, I don't think they need an upgrade right now. They're good enough. When you get really close, yeah, they look like shit. But look at that. You step a few steps back, and everything just fits like a glove. Now, when I say, you know, up close and looks like shit, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm not trying to offend the maker of this game. No, what I mean is as critical as I can be of a game that I enjoy. That, yes, it is early, it is not finished, and other than that, you know, from there, everything else is working so well. It doesn't matter if up close the textures aren't as defined. They don't have to be defined if the game is fun, and this game is fun. I complain constantly about the slowness, of it, the slowdown and all that stuff. That's to be expected with an early access game. I mean, it's unavoidable at times. Not every game is going to come out, even in early access, and be like, holy shit, this game's amazing. Well, you know, this game does a great job of being just amazing for what it is. It's honest enough that it's relaxing, it's fun, there is a solid concept at work that they want to get employed. And that concept is, of course, being able to manage your own cities. It's like SimCity, only you're actually doing the work. And that's a cool friggin' concept. Not many games do that. And I wish more would. I really do. But whether or not they do, that depends, you know? Do the game developers want the game to be this way or that way? It really determines on who's making it and their goals for it. And whoever makes this game, whoever is thinking of making a game like this, that's true in this sense, I'm going to leave this lump here, and you'll see what I'm going to do with it in a moment here. I'm going to do something cool. It's just, you know, I might talk way too much about how beautiful this game is, and I hope you guys can forgive that. It's just, frankly, it's one of those voxel games that I feel has always needed to exist in some form. And I did something weird there. Okay, there we go. Now what I'm doing here, let's just talk about the game that we're playing, not the game that we're talking about while we're playing. What I'm doing here is, this is going to be an interior. I know it doesn't look it, but it's going to be. It's going to be like a central area, and it's going to be an open air atrium. And I've always dreamed of having a home like this, where you can, there's a room in the house that you can enter, and there's either like a tree or there's grass and water. We don't have the luxury of creating a tree, or at least not a good-looking tree. We can put water down, but the last time I messed with water was the very first time I played this game, which was off camera, just to see what I was getting into. And I had an accident, and the water ran down the mountain and kind of swallowed up the world. That was pretty bad. So water physics are not really implemented properly in this game, but that's fine. What we're going to do here is just leave this grass, and this grass is just going to be a nice little thing to walk in on and see. It's going to look nice. And obviously the rest of the home is going to be branched off from this one room. So yeah, you'll see as I'm building here. I'm probably going to add a room right here, as a matter of fact. Digging can be fast depending on how the game wants to load things. It appears to have a limit on its frames and its memory. Like, obviously, you know, games that have frame issues, you look up over here, it's like, oh god, it's all dying, but I'm getting a solid 60, believe it or not. It's only when I look down that it will jilt to 59 or 58, and then it will go back up. So the game itself is dictating the changes, and I didn't want I didn't want to talk about this again. I didn't want to say the things that I've been saying that you already know. It's like, yeah, okay, the game has some issues, but it's beautiful. And it's on its way. It's on its way. This game can do something. And I swear to God, the person working on this says, you know what, I'm abandoning the project. Please, please sell this to someone that you know is going to love it and nurture it. Because I love the concept of this game. I love how it looks already. I don't care if they do some stupid shit to it. The only thing that matters is the system that's in place right now. Don't mess this up. This is great. It's just beautiful. And it would be a shame to see something like this just vanish off the face of the earth, or just not get the attention it deserves. Minecraft was a great game. I say was because it's old now, and it's in that realm of, yeah, we know it exists. Not saying it's not still a great game. It's just it didn't improve on things, and it's not really being worked on as much as it used to be. It still was a great game. Still can be a great game. But the new age of voxel games is here. You have games like Planets Cubed. You have Cube World. Okay, I guess Cube World isn't in the same category. Cube World's an awesome game. It's just the creator, Wally, has, even though he's working on the game, he's working so slow, and he's refused help. He's literally refused help on the game. So I understand you want to keep your project in your family. You and your wife can work on it. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, we want to play the game at some point. If our kids play, oh, that's cool, but I'm not having kids, at least not, I don't plan to yet, so I think I'd be a terrible father, and I haven't met a girl, so yay. But yeah, they're gonna play it someday. I want to, too, before I'm dead. Please, Wally. Then again, how is he gonna, I don't know. You know what, it brings a whole load of questions that I don't even know if can be answered. Is Wally immortal? Because the rate he's working on that game, fairly slow. And I did enjoy Cube World. I still enjoy Cube World. But yes, this game is getting an update at some point this year, and I'm excited to see what that will be like. And I'm hoping that update does not get delayed. Then again, it doesn't have an actual release date, so we're going to make a huge window right here, and we're going to use glass, and yeah, it's going to be white, well, clear, I should say. It's clear glass, it's that thing that has no color, but reminds us of diamonds, and we always say white diamonds, but they're not really white, they're just clear, they're absent of color, so whatever. Come on, let's put that there, yay, window. And because I feel it needs some depth, I'm putting some bars here. Well, they're not really they're not supposed to be jail bars or anything. They're just nice, There we go. That looks good. That looks good. Yeah. So some depth, so you can look and say, hey, you don't catch that's glass, and you're like, I'm gonna run through this, and you break your face on everything. Now you realize, hey, there is something there. It's just a window. That's all it is a window. I need to add lights, and I'm going to add these yellow ones. Since this place does have a yellow theme out front, I feel that some form of light. Oh, that's really cool. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. No, bug. No, you made me destroy a block, you son of a bitch. Yes, screw it. We're gonna work with it. I don't care. I really don't care. This house is not uniform at all, though there are sections that are going to be somewhat uniform. And see, it takes a while for this to work, and I love this game. I really do, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. Otherwise, I wouldn't get that many views on these videos, but shoot! It takes this long to build a giant, long, straight banana thing. I don't know. Would you ever mistake this for a glowing banana? Probably. I would. I try to eat it. It's glowing, Well, who knows? It might be good for you. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we got a nice little light thing going on there. We're gonna destroy this. And this is gonna be a 2-story in at least one area of the house. I don't really have that many plans for how it's going to look. I'm coming up with it as I, play. That's what I do with a lot of things. I will just come up with them on the spot, and I feel it's always best. It's more realistic for a lot of things. When you're creating, I guess that's not the right term. When you're creating, when you're trying to build, some people will be like, oh, I'm going to follow blueprints or something like that. I don't follow blueprints. I create unique works of, I guess what you'd call art. I create unique buildings from scratch in these kind of games. Which is why I get really upset when people tinker with them. When I was playing like Minecraft or whatever, and people were messing around with my my things. It's like, well, I'm never going to be able to make that again, so please don't touch it. I had a heart attack once playing with a couple of friends. One of them decided to TNT the house. It was pretty sad. Did I say Minecraft? Yeah, that's the game. Not real life. I don't know anyone who owns TNT. That'd be bad. That stuff's dangerous. One of the prime reasons I built in this location for this nice mansion was because of all the flowers, and what I'm planning on doing is quite possibly putting a large perimeter fence, or at least other nice homes in the area. And this is a hole. I didn't even notice this before. Hello, hole! How are you doing? How was your hole? It goes down, we got some glowing mushrooms, and it just ends, abruptly ends. I don't think... Nope, it goes down even further. And there are more flowers down there. We're going to leave this hole to do hole things. It's another cool thing about this world. It has natural tunnels. Like, a lot of these voxel games, they don't adopt that whole, cavernous world. Like, they'll have the ability to dig down, yeah, but there's nothing down there. So in this, it's like, yeah, there's, stuff down there. I'm sure eventually there'll be life forms or something. Okay, so we're just building this up here. And this wall got so messed up. It's like, I don't know. I can't build an entire block straight here. It just doesn't work. So it's just a really thick wall. Oh, it's annoying. It's annoying. Yeah. I honestly can just leave most of it hollow. It's not going to fix itself anytime soon. Yeah, it's all glitchy as hell. It's a fun game, though, despite those small little problems. And I messed up. Oh well, that'll show itself soon. Or not, or it could just complete. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. So what we're gonna do here is start building. Oh, did the game crash? Yeah, I think the game. No, it's just being difficult. It does not want to work. I don't know why. Okay. Okay, you're doing your thing. So we're gonna work on a room over here, but I'm gonna get the outside first before I worry about the inside. That seems to be where I'm screwing up on occasion. Okay, yep. That's weird. I don't know why it was freezing there for a moment, but stuff happens. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, when you place down a block and it hasn't loaded the block in and you change the size of the block, it'll then put down whatever you're putting down in the new size. And that can cause some crazy slowdown. So that's something, you know, if the maker, whatever, is watching this, they'll know that that needs to be resolved in the future. At the very least, if the game didn't run so slowly on occasion, this wouldn't be an issue. But again, alpha is alpha. How many more times does that need to be said? I guess that's like the unofficial motto of the channel right now. It's, hey guys, alpha game is alpha. It will always be alpha. No. No, we hope to see these games finished. A few games have already been declared finished. And even if they still feel like alphas, Minecraft will never be finished in my mind. At least it could be finished if they changed a few things, but other than that, that game is still very much an alpha. And it's a good alpha. It's a good alpha. This is a good alpha. 7 Days to Die is a fantastic alpha. Not even remotely finished yet, and it's already just beautiful. So we're going to build this up here, and I think this will be where the staircase is going up to the next floor. But I'm going to end this episode here, guys and girls, and I will see you in the next episode of Blockscape. If you like other building kind of things and you are not familiar with my 7 Days to Die series, well, you can check out the playlists and other content contained within my channel. Thank you so much for watching.